Howdy everyone, I'm glad to be here today to talk about an important issue that affects all Pacific region, which is called bleaching. The Blue Pacific is not just a geographical area, it's a rich mixture of many civilizations, traditions, and marine ecosystems. Our ocean is the lifeblood of this island, provide food, livelihood, and cultural identity. However, there are significant that dangers to these priceless habitats. Blue Pacific is more than a simply region. It is a diverse pattern of cultures, costume, and marine life. This island depends on our ocean for their food, livelihood, and sense of cultural identity. But there are serious threats to these variable habitats. Bleaching happens when coral expels sunlight living in their tissues due to stress. Factors like rising sea temperature, unnecessary sunlight, the release of waste, or pollution. Since these algae provide both food and color, the coral turn white and become weaker to disease and death. If conditions improve, coral can sometimes recover, but prolonged stress can lead to widespread reef degradation. Coral bleaching is a geographical and temporal variation event. Local factors like water temperature and pollution level may cause bleaching to be more serious in some areas. For example, reef in an area with water temperature can bleach more quickly. Additionally, bleaching moments can happen at different periods. For example, some reefs may bleach during warmer seasons or as a result of climate change, which may eventually affect the richness and health of ecosystems. Coral bleaching has effects that go beyond the coral themselves. Healthy coral reefs support a vast array of marine life and contribute to the overall health of the ocean. When reef bleach, fish and other species that rely on this habitat for food and shelter are affected. This can disrupt local fisheries, impacting livelihood for communities that depend on them. Furthermore, our highland and coastal infrastructure may be in danger due to increases coastal erosion brought on by the loss of coral reefs. So what can we do to address and minimize the impact of coral bleaching? First and foremost, we must tackle climate change by reducing greenhouse gases emissions, treating waste before discharging away, promoting sus- sustainable fishing practice, and reducing pollution can also help improve stress on coral reefs. Additionally, we can support the restoration of damaged reef through coral gardening or artificial reefs. Community education and engagement are crucial by raising awareness about the importance of coral reefs and threats they face. We can foster a culture of conservation. Working together, we can support policies that protect marine environments and support lead that aim to restoration, protect coral ecosystem. For example, a waste releasing pipe in Ada behind Moranai High School discharged trash into the ocean, affecting the nearby coral reef and perhaps causing coral bleaching. But if they treat their waste by adding some chemicals that can treat the coral reef and following the above strategies, uh, the bleaching of our coastal coral reef can be prevented.
In conclusion, coral bleaching represents a significant challenge in the Blue Pacific region. However, by understanding the problem and taking collective actions, we can protect our precious coral reef for the future generation. Thank you for your time, and let's work together to keep our ocean healthy.